We're live.
Hello, everybody.
Gotta talk louder.
Hello, everybody.
All right. Welcome to our live stream. Bricktherapy23. We're on, and we'll wait and see if any. if anybody joins us. If not, we'll just. Got a little feedback here.
Matthew.
Welcome, everybody. Hello, CT6628. Hello, Matthew. All right. Our goal is to obviously talk about all things Lego, and then Nico. One of our 2025 sets was acquired New Year's or shortly after New Year's in January. So Nico's going to build this one. He can tell you about that set. And then I will perhaps tackle a very simple battle pack that's been out for a little while, the Bark Speeder Escape 75378. And to be a little more ambitious, we were at Costco a couple days ago and never thought we'd purchase something like this. But it's a pretty cool set. The Fountain Garden set, icons. Gardens of the World. I said I really like Lego sets because they they have good minifigures. Well, if you look closely, there is a micro mini there on the top of the fountain, plus the design of the tiles themselves. So this might be a good set to part out. Why did we purchase this, Nico?
This one? So at Costco, usually on the Lego website, it's I think $100. But we looked at Costco and it was I think $40.
Yeah, it was $39.99. Of course, $40. You round up. On the Lego website, it's $100. So 60% discount, right? So why not? So this will be a good set to build, and I think this be a fun construction set. Hey, CCT68 says he has this set. So he has the Bark Speeder. What do you think of it? Oh, wait. He said it's fire. So that's good, right? All right. What should I build first, guys? Should I tackle the Fountain Garden? Or should we keep our theme Star Wars only? What would you say, Nico?
It's good to get some variety, but I think maybe do this one since it has a lot of colors and it'll be an interesting build.
Okay. So we'll tackle the... are you kidding me? It's a push... Oh, they're both put. Actually, no, that's good because I don't have my knife with me to open the boxes. So these are both punch open boxes. There you go. Boom. Boom. Nico is going to tackle the Acclamator, which might be more interesting to folks.
I'm weak.
Matthew, thanks for dropping in and saying hi. I'm not sure if you're still on the live stream. CC628, thanks for joining us. Thank you to our 5 Brick Therapy members, friends, and just in case, if you haven't, please like, share, and subscribe, and join our channel. We are slowly growing. Compared to most YouTube channels, we're probably growing very slowly, but you know what? That's okay. Now that we've got the summer and a little more time, Nico's on summer break. We can maybe build some more, invest more time into the channel. And if you have some advice for us on what are some good ways to grow your channel, I know you said things before. Yes, and don't forget to join the Discord. CC268 reminds us.
Oh, we got 9 viewers. Welcome, everybody.
Don't forget to join the Discord. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment. And just thank you for joining the live stream. So Nico's going to build the Acclamator. You want to show the box one more time, Nico?
So we have, it's kind of like a mini Venator, I'm pretty sure. So that's the front. In the back, you can see like a little scene in the movie.
Yeah, so was this during like the prequel episodes?
Attack of the Clones,
the Acclamator. And non-Star Wars, we showed the Bark Speeder. CC628 has this set. It's really good. So we'll leave this in the background for now. Maybe tackle that. we'll probably stream. We'll probably stream for about an hour and just see where we get.
NBN, what's up?
NBN plays games, joining us. Love it. Okay, you guys have a fire channel, by the way. All you guys have fire channels, so we look forward to seeing your live streams as well. And Nico, come on, Nico, you gotta get angry. You gotta get angry when you open these, get these punch tabs. Boom. Boom. Oh, I don't even need to punch that one in. All right, here we go. Acclamator unboxing for our channel, our live stream people.
Behold.
Bag.
And
We've got bag 3 out of order. We've got, or Nico's gonna tell us.
The other 3 bags.
And the instructions.
Nobody
Bro.
knows.
There's the Acclamator-Class. That's kind of a cool instruction booklet. Huh? All right. So we've got, anybody want to guess how many bags? CC628 says, fun fact, the Acclamator-Class Transgalactic Military Assault Ship, also known as Acclamator-Class Republic Assault Ship, and the Acclamator-Class Planetary Assault Ship. Whoa! Is this part of the Imperial Senate? I forget, whose side is this on?
The Republic.
The Republic. Okay. I'm gonna put the box back here so you know what we're building. Put on display behind Nico. And go for it, Nico. We got bag 1. We've got bag 2. We got bag 3. Got bag 4. All the bags NBA plays games. Those are all the bags. If I build this guy, that's going to be more bags, I think, but let's do it. Troopers. So, NGN plays games, CC628. Matthew, what would you guys say about growing your YouTube channel over the summer? Without giving away any of your cool ideas, just like general advice. Are live streams the way to go as I build the Icons Fountain Garden? And I guess Lego's going with kind of the, is this better for them? I know they're all about saving paper, but I don't find much paper being used in these new boxes. So here's the instruction booklet for this. Our live stream's the way to go. CC628 says troopers. No troopers yet. Since I'm going to build the garden. We have 1 bag for the garden. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 bags for the fountain garden. Plus plates. So like 12 bags really. All right. I'm going to go with bag 1. Put these guys aside. Usually I'd be building on a tray, but we got our table surface here, so we'll just make things work. Okay. So we just also, if you guys don't mind checking out, we just posted a short on building minifigures, kind of just the fun thing you can do at a Lego store that's not very expensive at all. And we posted a long form video taking my oldest son, Caleb, Nico's big brother, to the Lego store. And he and a few of his friends are seniors, so they just graduated last week. And so kind of have a fun outing with those guys before they go to their various colleges and destinations. We did a Lego store visit there, so check that out because it was kind of fun. It seems like there's a lot of fun discussion about that. I challenged them on 2 things: 1, to build 3 sig figs that represented themselves, and then to find an affordable Lego set that represents their theme as seniors this year. So it was quite creative. It was kind of a fun way to shop through the Lego store, and they picked a lot of sets. Some were very much on the high end side, like
Build the rest. Asked which Lego store.
The Lego store in Covina. Is that right? Oh, no, Ontario Mills. Sorry. I always get those two places confused. Ontario Mills. CT628 says, for me, the way I grow my channel is just by streaming what I enjoy. So constant or whenever you can stream, at least that's what I do. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Like, I think I found as just a YouTube like a viewer, someone who subscribes myself to other channels, what I like to do is just listen, kind of like a podcast. Sometimes I'll sit and watch, but most of the time I like to listen to whatever the discussion is on a particular YouTube channel while I'm doing something else, whether it's yard work or working on a project or while building Lego or, house chores. I just like to listen to discussion, and it's surprising. I think the long form videos are really good. We've done a lot of shorts, but I find that those are good. We get a lot more views that way, at least right now. But they just take a while to edit. I mean, you want to put a cool storyline in there. I know some people can turn shorts out of their long form videos pretty easily. So I need to do that more, but that hasn't been the most time efficiency thing. But as far as I like the creative aspect, I like editing, but I like your idea, CT628, as well, to just do the live stream thing. You don't have to worry about editing. You can have just a natural flow conversation like we're doing now and talk about the things we like. As you said, just what are the things you like? Clearly our channel is about Lego, and so that's what we do. All right, we got 4 likes on the channel. CT6628 gives us the thumbs up. Build the rest gives us a cool. Build the rest. Are you kind of in the area too? Have you been to that Lego store? That Lego store actually did a couple shorts on that, going to that Lego store as well. They have there I haven't noticed this at all Lego stores. Okay, he says no. I haven't noticed this at all Lego stores, but if you are close to a Lego store, we've been to a few because I guess the advantage of being in Southern California is you have about maybe 2 or 3 options. They're not really close to us. Build the Rest is in West Virginia, so you probably would have to go to another state to find a Lego store. Like, I don't know, somewhere in Pennsylvania maybe, or further south, I'm guessing. But the thing that I noticed at that Lego store, which I haven't really seen at others, I've seen other YouTubers show it on their channel, is like a table with discounted sets. And so Builder says, yeah, so he does have to go pretty far to get to a Lego store. Pennsylvania, yeah, that's what I was guessing. I don't know what the biggest city you'd be close to outside of West Virginia. Would it be Pittsburgh area? I'm not sure. I'm not familiar. I don't know the geography that well. But I think the Lego stores, I don't know, maybe it's up to the Lego store manager. Do you think, Nico, where they decide if they're going to have a sale table?
Maybe, or they might
just going to take advantage of the QR code and get some points. Like at that Lego store, they had a sale table. But what I put in the YouTube short was it wasn't necessarily just sets that were on sale. Now, the coolest set I did find that was on sale was the Dark Falcon. And it was about 20% discount. So like the Dark Falcon's 180. I think it was about 140. I don't know if the math is right there. But that's, $30. $30, $40 off the price. If you've been waiting. The box was decent. Wasn't pretty bad. Hey, Messy Goat, welcome. Haven't seen you in a while. Glad we got you at the right time. So that Dark Falcon was there on the sale table. And then the interesting thing I hadn't noticed before is they had several sets like the barge, the Jabba the Hutt barge, the big set that was pretty recent, and a couple other UCS. It's It's not the X-Wing, but it's like that. And then they had the Link or Zelda set, is it the Deku tree?
The Deku tree?
The Deku tree. Those had a different sticker. I think it said like 6,500. This is the number it was just a sticker with that number on it. And I'm like, what could that mean? It's like initially, ooh, $65. No, not that cheap. It was a insider points sticker. So basically, if you bought that set at from the table, then you got 6,500 insider points. So if you join Lego Insiders, which is easy to do, just go to the website. There's nothing special that you have to do. Just have an email and join. Well, then that gives you a $50 credit for when you buy your next Lego set. I'm assuming if you are into Lego, you will definitely buy more than one Lego set. Hey, we've got
Last brick standing.
Last brick standing. Let's go. Welcome, everyone. So again, just a quick recap. I am building the Fountain Garden set. That has nothing to do with Star Wars, but you know what? It could be. You could find this on like the planet of Naboo or something like that. And then Nico's building the Acclamator, one of our first 2025 sets that we've gotten. I think this was released this year, right, Nico? Was it January release?
Yeah.
Anyway, he's building that right now. 4 bags. So I think he'll knock that out in the hour or so that we're streaming here. And I pointed out that we did have, if I got too involved, I haven't really done anything yet. I've opened a bag, is we might build the Bark Speeder here. And this was initially, we could add to our clone army. And I think we lucked out and found this on sale at Walmart. Right now, I don't think it's on sale. But those are the sets we're looking at. And, of course, talking YouTube channel and how to keep the channel going. So thank you, everyone. As you drop in, we've got 8 watching. We've got 7 likes. So whoever the 8th person in who's holding out, please give us a like and share us with others to hopefully get others to join and subscribe to our channel. We are growing our channel. In some people's opinions, probably really slow. But in our mind, that's okay. It's a fun challenge. And as long as we can talk about Lego and do what we like as a hobby and share it on the YouTubes, then, hey, why not? Okay, registering the Fountain Garden on Lego.com. You know, you get 20 insider points every time you buy a new set. So if you hadn't been aware of that, you definitely got to... You definitely got to take advantage of that and get 20 points. They add up, of course. And so, let's see. There we go. So 20 points acquired for another set. Boom. All right. So yeah, we're enjoying the live stream right now and talking with you guys. One of the advice we were asking for today was how to keep our Lego channel, our YouTube channel going, how to keep it interesting. Obviously, live streams are definitely something that help our channel stay active, really. And I know only a few people pop in and out. I think our first live stream, Nico, is that our biggest audience? It was our first one, right?
I think it was our 3rd one.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So even the big channels, I notice when they live stream, even the big channels, you know, it's definitely nowhere near the amount of subscribers they have. But that's okay. Because I think what's cool about the live streams is, you know, you have an unedited video and it's posted on your channel and people can watch it later. So it doesn't have to be in the moment. So we're kind of airing this, talking about things that we'll refer to later. Okay, the base of the Fountain Garden is going. You know, another cool thing about these sets, or if I didn't tell you, well, number one, we got this set at Costco, Fountain Garden set, 60% off. So the Lego.com website had it for $100, and Costco had it for $40. So we thought, to build the set's fun because pretty much any Lego set, I don't care what it is. It could be Friends, it could be Disney, It could be Duplo. What else could it be? Trolls. Was that one?
I don't think.
Chima.
Yeah, Chima.
Really, I mean, as long
Bionicle.
Bionicle. Oh, the Bionicles. That's a collector's thing now, huh? But anyway, all I'm saying is, if it's Lego, it's fun to build. And I think, I don't know how you guys are. I thought I would want to, in terms of different Lego themes, get into the more advanced Lego builds, like the oh my gosh, the Technic sets. But there's so much cool stuff being put out by, hey, Build the Rest. Thanks for joining us. See you later, man. So some people are coming in and out. That's fine. Thanks you for just stopping in, leaving a like, saying hello, giving us some input. But yeah, really any Lego theme is fun building. And if you are a serious Lego collector or an AFOL or someone who has, what do you call it, a Bricklink store, then is it Bricklink? Yeah, it's Bricklink, right? Where people can sell their own Lego.
I think so.
That sounds right. Then you can part out sets that you buy for a really a discount for cheaper, and sell the pieces separately, or build a bunch of mocks, sig figs. Lego is just cool like that, and there's such a high demand for it. Anytime I hear about Lego or from other people who aren't really dedicated Lego fans, they will say how cool it is. They'll find old Lego at garage sales or yard sales. We've seen Lego at the Goodwill when we're looking for some other random things, and some people are just turning in like a Star Wars set in a box, all built up. It's like, oh man, but they hadn't processed through it yet, so you couldn't just buy it. At least I don't think you could. But we've seen that, and people telling us about that. So people who aren't even Lego fans know the value. They will most of the time intuitively buy the Lego set. Or parents whose kids are all grown and the kids aren't into Lego anymore, they keep the Lego sets. So it's not like too many people are giving that stuff up. CT6628 says, this may be a controversial topic, but I personally hate the Lego Friends sets. I don't think it's controversial. That's definitely understandable. I don't like the mini dolls. So when it comes to buying Lego sets, one of the main sellers for me are the mini figs, and friend sets have mini dolls. But even famous Lego YouTubers will point out that the friend sets come up with some of the best designs if you are wanting to build a Lego city. Like, they have versions of everyday kind of themed buildings, like a store or a barbershop or a restaurant or hospital or schoolhouse or rent or tree house. Just lots of builds. The only thing is, do you want your Lego city to have a bunch of purples and pinks and lime green color pieces? That's the question. But
Anonymous asks, how many Lego sets do you have?
Anonymous, hey, welcome. I like it when we get new viewers, I'm assuming. We got a lot of Lego sets. We started acquiring Lego in earnest when Nico was really young. So he was first aware of Lego when the Nexo Knight sets came out. And then a little before that, we got him one of those Mixel sets that came with some really cool pieces that were different shapes, kind of little, I don't know, what do you call it? Funky looking characters. I don't know how you describe them. Like Trumpy.
Oh, the Mixels?
Yeah, the Mixels. Kind of like, I don't know, they almost look like robots. So
they're kind of like a robot design that like Pixar would make, but in Lego.
Yeah, there you go, like a Pixar design looking Lego set. But they just came in those poly bags. So that was kind of one of his first sets. And he dug it out, and he had started it, and then he put it away, and then we dug it back out, and he wanted help to build it again. So I helped him build it, and I said, "Oh, this is fun. Actually, there's another old Lego set we have. It was a fire engine or fire truck, one of those, not the full fire headquarters, but one of the bigger trucks that came with like 4 or 5 minifigs, and we built that. And then I thought, gosh." Having Lego as a kid myself, I forgot how fun it is to build. And just that idea, how I want to say, this is kind of why our channel is called Brick Therapy, is how therapeutic it is to build Lego set. I personally just like following the instructions and kind of seeing the set that you bought come together piece by piece. And especially when they have tons of different themes. So my first Lego set goes back to the 80s with the castle sets. I have the yellow Lego castle and one of the gray castles. So we dug those out one time. Thank goodness Nico's grandma, my mom, had saved my old Lego sets from the 80s in a crate in the attic. So we put that all together, and then I just launched this. So I'd say we have easily about 200 Lego sets. Wouldn't you say, Nico? A good estimate.
Yeah, I'd say
about 200.
Yeah.
And our favorite themes are Ninjago, Star Wars, and several of the Marvel sets. So, Anonymous, are you a serious Lego fan? Because it'd be cool. Yeah, let us know if you want how much into Lego you are. Do you play any video games, Nico? Asks PBL SSR.
I play The Legends of Zelda just by myself, and then with my brother, I like to play like soccer games like FC24. That's pretty fun.
FC24, and we have the Switch. What was there? There was one other thing that you got recently, wasn't there?
Oh, Civilization.
Civilization, that's the one.
Oh, that game is so fun.
Yeah, do you do any of those? PBL SSR. We're talking too about maybe Nico had figured out. I know people have done this for a long time already. Streaming maybe one of the video games that he does on a regular basis. We got a friend or two. Shout out to NBN Plays Games. They do a cool Lego YouTube channel, video game channel. So streaming that. What do you think of does Switch have any Lego themed games, Nico?
Yeah, Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga.
Oh, that's Lego?
Yeah.
And that one you still play?
Yeah. I play it with Caleb too, yeah.
So that would be fun to stream. So here we go. The Fountain Garden base, already a cool looking design. This probably looks like the fountain base itself. It almost looks like a design you'd find in Native American cultures. It's kind of cool. CT6628 says, Lego Star Wars games are better, in my opinion. What do you think, Nico? Would you agree?
They are really fun for the story mode, and then like once you kind of explore, it's fun for a while, and then you just kind of ran out of things to do. But when you play multiplayer, it like brings out a whole new world, and it becomes really fun again.
How much can you do on multiplayer? Like how many people?
I think it's 2 at max, because like in single player you can have 2 characters, and I've only played 2, but there might be able to be more.
Aha. CC268 agrees with you big time. CC5853, hello. Welcome to our live stream. Give us a like, guys, if you just joined, if you're just popping in for a little bit to say hello and popping out. But definitely leave a like and definitely say something in the chat. Really enjoy hearing from you guys. And if once the live stream's posted later, leave a comment that says you were there. Just say, watch the live stream. It was fire. So,
Mr. Blob.
Hey, some old friends are coming back. Mr. Blob, hello. Give us a like. I'm assuming we're covering several time zones now. I think this is one of the earliest live streams we've done.
It's the earliest.
Is it the earliest one? So noon time here on the West Coast, 12 12:30 to be exact, 12:31. And we're just enjoying our lunchtime with you guys. Thanks for joining us and joining in on the discussion, leaving a hello, and then giving us some insight into YouTube channels and Legos and Lego video games, and asking us about our collection. We've got to share several things. Nico's building the Acclamator-Class ship. We introduced our 2025 sets, also the Bark Speeder set, and building the Fountain Garden set, acquired on a 60% discount at Costco. Can't complain about that. And so now we're building away here. The ongoing theme, the Goat Squad question. What do you think, Nico?
I have the stop motion all done. I just need to do the voiceovers.
So the stop motion's been done for a bit. Now that school is out for Nico, I think he'll be able to do the final edit, which is really just adding the narration, the voices to the video. And then we'll release that. Probably won't do too many of those stop motions unless Nico really wants to. He was into it for a while, but we'll see.
I'll probably just do every now and then, but not
every now and then.
Make a consistent series.
I think that's going back to YouTube channel questions, like how to grow your channel or what it is that you. I think that's the one other key piece of advice I've heard before is, what is your channel focused on? So if it's a bunch of random topics and themes, that's not always best. Like, for example, I don't see the bigger YouTube channels doing stop motions at all. They're pretty much talking about the Lego product itself, going shopping for Lego, doing reviews. I guess they do room tours or studio tours. And, sometimes that's interesting. Or they go to the Lego, I don't know what they're called, like Lego conferences that are in major cities. And, if you're a big Lego channel, of course, you can afford the budget to do all that kind of travel. And then they even gone as far as to the Lego house in Denmark, in Billund, Denmark. So, but for us, our channel, we've done a couple stop motions. Nico's put a couple out. One was a YouTube short, and then 2 episodes, I believe.
I think just one so far.
No, but you did one. We did one of like a short, I thought. But
yeah, the Darth Malgus.
Yeah. So this would be like our 3rd installment. So we'll see how it goes. They just require a lot of time and editing and stuff like that. It is definitely something Nico is good at. He's kind of a renaissance dude in terms of all the things. So Lego's one of his hobbies. Rubik's Cube's another one of his hobbies. Coding, and of course then soccer, playing soccer a lot. CC5853 says, I can't get stop motion studio to work, so I can't make stop motions for my channel. Nico, you just use a simple app for it, don't you?
Yeah, I use stop motion studio, like you said. There might be like a bug. It kind of like what I would assume you're using a phone. So like the one I use, I think is like an iPhone like 10.
That's iPhone SE.
Okay, yeah. And it works.
The 1st generation.
It works fine. Just it can be laggy here and there. So it kind of just depends on what like you're using, I would say.
Yeah. Of course, then you got to come up with a unique storyline. And let's say for like the ones you made, Nico, the 2 or 3 minute stop motions, how long does it take to do all the recording? For like 3 minutes. It's like an hour.
Yeah. And then like just like actually do the stop motion takes like a few days. And it's like 3 minutes of content.
Because you're like moving them millimeter by millimeter. But you guys probably know that. It's like movie making in general. It's like going back to its original roots.
If you've ever watched Brotherhood Workshop, they can like take months to make a short little film that's like, I don't know, 20 minutes long.
Yeah. But I guess if you make a really good one, like there's that one that was kind of based off of the Avengers Endgame with Lego stop motion. That was funny and really creative.
And the crazy thing is, like, the Lego movie is a stop motion.
Yeah, I bet a lot of that's digital too. Like, I think they can CGI some of it, so it doesn't have to be 100% stop motion, but I could be wrong.
Also, maybe if it's not working, it might just be like maybe reload it, because you can probably tell me what about it isn't working, or if it's just like the app is like buggy. It depends.
Yeah, you've been using that app for quite a while, right, Nico? For
yeah,
like 4 years or so?
That's what I've always used to make stop motions.
Or maybe longer, 5 years. I remember you guys doing stop motion, you and your brother, in 2020.
Yeah.
When we kind of came back here and visited for the summer. So they're definitely fun on the creative side. Definitely cool to see the finished product. But yeah, those things are time consuming. Because then after Nico does all the filming and he does his voiceover, or no, do the voiceover last actually. After, look at this. Got to show your update, dude. The Acclamator just needs its outer shell now. Look at that. I like these MIDI sets are, when they first released some of these, I'm like, yeah, those are okay. Those are definitely strictly models. There's not really set. I mean, you can play with them, of course, but they don't come with the minifigs. But when you see them built like this, it's great. I think the MIDI Millennium Falcon might be a good purchase at some point, especially right now. I think it's on sale on Amazon. CC628 says, a while back I got a stop motion Lego book that gives help, tips, ideas, and overall interesting tricks for stop motion. It's a very good book. Oh yeah, that's true. Like, that definitely could help in the process, especially since it's Lego themed.
The thing is, like, for Goat Squad episode 2, my goal was to not make it like as choppy, so it still is choppy, but like I was trying to take a lot more frames and make it faster too, so that it would be like smoother.
Yeah, so is that part done, would you say, or is it still not yet?
The stop motion's done.
The stop motion's done. Okay, so yeah, that was the part I was saying. So the voiceover part comes last, really. So then I put it onto, I just used the iMovie on our laptop to edit our videos. So then I do the final editing of the video, putting it together so all the scenes make sense and flow. And then we add the voiceovers last.
So when I go into the app, I can find So when I go into the app, I can film it, and all it's just I can't upload to YouTube because there are 3 white dots that don't appear. Okay, so you can use the app. You just can't put it on YouTube.
Well, once you use the app, don't you have to save it as like an MP4 file, like just a video file? I think that's what we do. So I would think once you finish the stop motion on the app, then it saves as an MP4 file, which from that point you should be able to put it on YouTube, because that's what we do. Or we put it through iMovie, and then iMovie uses the MP4 file, and then iMovie turns it into, after you add all the voiceovers and final edits, then it turns it into a video file, and that's what you can easily download to YouTube. So I don't know, maybe try that route, or see if you skip that step. CC583 says yes. Yeah, it doesn't do that for me. It doesn't do the MP4 file. Interesting. Or, I mean, I'm thinking a shortcut around that is if you do a screen recording. Like, you play the video on your phone or wherever you record it on, and then just record the screen. Kind of how you can capture clips that way, because that would capture everything, the sound, if you wanted sound on it. That might be a workaround. But You never know. It might work. Oh, I put the pieces. I got too busy talking. I put these pieces in the wrong spot. So that's an easy fix, but here's my progress. So in terms of sets, so this summer when recently on our visit to the Lego store in Ontario Mills, which is about an hour away from us, or maybe not that far. The guys, I went with my oldest son and his buddies, the high school guys. Please see that video. I thought we did a fun video of our Lego store visit there. They came up with 3 sig figs to represent the 3 guys that went. Not me, just those 3 guys, since you can get a set of 3 in a sig fig box, or build a minifig box. And then I challenged them to find a Lego set that would kind of represent their friend group, especially during their senior year of high school. So we went through a lot of fun, different themes to see if they could fit in. Would they match up with a Star Wars set, like a battle pack? Would all 3 of them be stormtroopers or something like that, or clones? Or then what do we do? Hey, Motion wrote on the Discord. What's up, Motion? And then basically when they challenged them to do that, like find a set that represents their friend group, then we went through Ninjago, we went through Marvel, we went through Star Wars, of course, a couple fun Lego City sets that were just fun to personify, like the guys on Safari or whatever. But then they picked, which I thought was perfect at the end. So if you have a few moments of time, it's one of our long form videos. It's not as short, so it takes a little bit longer. I might try to make a short out of it just to kind of summarize it. But please go to that video. It's not getting much love in the viewer space, maybe because our channel needs to be revitalized. But give us a like on that video and a comment, just to say that you saw that. I thought it was a fun Lego store outing, and we did end up getting some 2 or 3 items from the Lego store that day. It's funny because what I was buying added up to a certain amount, and it was like $2 short of getting a gift with purchase. It was just like a small poly bag or something, but I got the guys to find me something that for $2 that we can get the gift with purchase. Make it add some more fun to it. And I was thinking what they do, and they were smart, oh, we'll get a keychain. So they picked a really cool keychain as well. So check out that video. No, Nico wasn't with us on that trip, but we took the older guy with us, the older son. Nico and I got to do a couple Lego store outings this summer, don't you think?
Yeah.
So on top of that, what that really made me think of was what other sets have we been talking about to get this summer? Because, yeah, I just want I'm trying to fix some pieces here. I'm really into, I think, the Lord of the Rings builds again. So is it time to use the remainder of our highly acquired highly accumulated insider points and get one of the get one of the Lord of the Rings sets, the big ones, Barad-dûr.
That'd be cool.
That would be, as they say, fire. What's up, guys? Says never too old. Hey, never too old for Lego. This might be something down your alley. I don't know if you've been watching for a little bit here, but we acquired recently, if you can tell what that is, not a modular, but the Fountain Guard set at Costco. As other Lego YouTubers have said, if you don't have to buy Lego at retail price, then don't. So this is $100 on the Lego website. At Costco, it was $40. So 60% discount. So
Bye, CT.
Hey, CT, you out? I'm going to go take a walk now. Have a good stream, and may the force be with you always. Hey, and also with you, CC628. Thanks for joining us at the beginning of the live stream and just being part of the Bricktherapy23 community. We're building a community, and thank you guys for just joining us and leaving a like. We really appreciate that. Hey, CT628, enjoy your walk. So, never too old for Lego says, that's cool. You have the same name as our Discord group. Is it called Bricktherapy23? Yes. Well, so yours is also called Brick Therapy because ours is pretty much the same. Yeah, it's Bricktherapy23. So, hey, great minds think alike. Hey, Star Wars Battlefield's in the stream. Saying, yo.
OG fan of the Clone Army base.
Do we got some of the GOAT squad with us today then? Is that what we're saying?
He's like the first person who liked the Clone Army base.
Never too old for Lego. How are the builds going with your? I know you had a whole modular setup going. Never too old for Lego says, yeah, no number, just Brick Therapy. Oh, funny. Well, I guess then maybe the only thing that would be different are avatars and then that number. But we can tag each other and on the Discords, and people may confuse us, but then we can refer each other's Discords, and then we'll share the fan group. He says, Never Told says, I actually made a theme song called Brick by Brick Therapy. Oh, nice. So if we go on your Discord, can we hear it?
I'm back. Welcome, Build the Rest.
Build the Rest is back. Let's go. Build the Rest out on the East Coast. Over there, it is getting into the later afternoon. Over here, it's the lunch hour, so we're enjoying. Star Wars Battlefield says, what sets are you building? All right, so we got a couple things going. I just showed. I'm working on the Fountain Garden set because it was 60% discount at Costco. This is, I think, a new 2025 set. And Nico's building, or you can show Nico.
The Acclamator-Class Cruiser.
The Acclamator-Class Cruiser, the new 2025 MIDI size Star Wars ship. You can see behind us, there's the box. Prince of Peace. Where do you guys recommend to go to get the best markdowns on Lego Star Wars? I heard Walmart is a good choice, and that the times to check are late July, early August, January, February. That is a good question. So if you're looking for discounts, definitely there's several places you can go depending on where you live. In the U.S., Walmart is a good option. Target has a lot of serious discounts around what we call Black Friday, like in November or a little bit before Thanksgiving. I haven't really found too many sets for sale in January, February. But then when you get closer to May the 4th, obviously May the 4th being the Star Wars themed name, that's been kind of part of the popular culture out here. Lego actually had a really good deal, a lot of good deals going if you're a serious collector of Lego Star Wars. So you had to be an insider member, but there were sets that were about 20% off. There were bundled sets. There was, it got the bridge. Look at that. There were bundled sets, and then there were new sets, obviously. The new Jango Fett set came out. So you could call those good deals if you're a serious Lego shopper, meaning that you're probably going to get within that purchase on May the 4th insider points, which lead to discounts on future Lego purchases and a new Lego set for that year. And then you accumulate your insider points. And then, of course, if you do get discounted prices, you're talking about 20 to 30% off. So like the AT, what's it called? The ATTE? Mm-hmm. The ATTE was about 20 to 30% off then. In the summer, that's also good. Like you mentioned, July, I would say, probably mid-July. Things kind of seem to slow down. People are on vacation or whatever. But I found lots on rollback and on clearance at Walmart in the past. Also Target. I believe Target was another good source for discounts. June, July. August, it's hard. I'm not sure about August, but definitely June, July. And also Amazon. They all three of those kind of try to match each other. And then definitely Costco. Costco always has a select few sets, not Star Wars all the time, but definitely select a few sets depending on what they determine as a worthwhile. So like last year, the yellow Lego truck that came out was kind of a city set that ended up being about, it's $100 originally on Lego and it went down to $75, but then like a month later it went down to $60, so about 40% discount. All right, CC5853, hey, good luck, man. Hopefully you can get your live streams to work, or your what do you call it, stop motions. Build the rest says sick. Never too old for Lego. Says I'm working on a new song. It's going to be a love song called Lego Brick Separator. You complete me. Hey, there's a lot to say about these. Very important pieces. Hey, you know what? And these are useful too for if you keep your boxes and you want to kind of break them down. I use these to like go under the flaps so you don't hurt or tear your fingers up or you have paper cuts. These are good if you keep your Lego boxes. I'm still one of those people that does that. I don't know if I should do that though. Those boxes just kind of pile up. Star Wars Battlefield says, how long have you been collecting Lego? Or in earnest, I think since 2017. Because that's, like I said, where Nico got back into Lego as a young guy. And then we just started adding a little pieces here. We're getting a lot of the CMFs. And then we got the Space Iron Man set. I forget what that set's called, the original Captain Marvel. We've got a lot of Marvel sets. And then Star Wars. I thought, Star Wars, there's too many Star Wars sets. Let's stay away from that. But you can't, because there's Star Wars sets are amazing builds. They look really cool. And as a Lego collector, there's just, especially now where they have all these, like the mid-sized ships and the battle packs. And at some point, maybe we want to get a UCS set. So do you guys own any of those mega size UCS sets? I'd be curious to know what your experience is with those. Like, what's the building experience like? Summertime, again, like, who's up there? Who asked it? Yeah, Prince of Peace. Summertime is a great time for building Lego. Never Too Old for Lego says, yo, hit that like button. Yes, thank you. Giving us a shout out. That thing has saved my hands so many times. I have major nerve damage in my hands. I know these are cool. And if you are a serious Lego collector, you know that it's not just the orange ones, the teal colored ones too. That would be an interesting trivia question. How many colors are the brick separators? Have they come in? How many varieties?
2.
Is it just the 2? And of course, if you get those alt bricks, right, Nico?
Alt bricks come with like 50.
Solid black. Oh, he says 4. Oh, wait, no, deleted. Maybe not. Looks like somebody has some more info. Yeah, I wonder if they'll come out, like when they come out with these big UCS sets, if they'll come out with a special colored brick separator, like gold plated, like Mr. Gold. All right. Bag 2 it is for the garden. Okay, so Build the Rest says I'm assuming you're referring to the brick separators, that there are 3 official colors of the brick separators. I know the orange, the original. The blue or teal colored one. What would be the other color? Do we have one in here? Oh, we just got another orange one. Green. Oh. Like this color green? Huh. I have not seen those. Do they come with the Friends sets or ones that we obviously don't talk about much because we don't collect Friends sets? But I have an interesting idea with the Lego Friends sets, not to acquire a Friends set just to have a Friends set, but to use or part out the pieces. So Nico and I were taking a walk last night with my daughter, his sister, and we're thinking of maybe parting out a Lego Friends set to build something else with it, a mock of something related to another theme. just for fun and kicks, like having a pink, orange, lime green, purple, teal blue colored set, whatever that may be. War of the Hammer says, hello, hey, welcome. Thanks, guys, for joining us in the live stream. Nico are you on the last bag? Oh, no, you're almost on last bag, bag 3. So we'll keep going until Nico finishes the Acclamator because he's about 75% done, you'd say?
I'd say, yeah.
All right. Prince of Peace says, do you guys ever hunt down any of the old Lego Star Wars retired sets? I have been collecting all the... What does ROTS stand for, Nico? Return of the Sith?
Return.
Collecting all of the ROTS sets from years 2019, 2018, 2020. I also found an original 2003 Ate sealed in a box. Whoa!
I believe the S stands for Skywalker.
Return of Skywalker?
I don't think that's.
You'll have to. I guess we're not that educated yet. So, Prince of Peace. No, we have not. Like we just said a few minutes ago, at the kind of like midway through our video, I've seen lots of Lego Star Wars. Well, not lots. I've seen a significant amount of Lego Star Wars at Goodwill, being people just kind of getting rid of their old stuff and Lego being thrown in there, and Lego sets like TIE Fighters.
You found a 2003 ATT sealed in box. That's a big.
A 2003 Ate sealed in the box. I know. That's
ATT.
Dude. And then, you know what? If you consider Lego as an investment, which right now all the sets you get increase in value, especially when they're retired, it's amazing. If you're finding these old sets, how much it's hard, like how you found that sealed set. Oh, Revenge of the Sith. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Oh yeah. I thought
ROTS, Revenge of the Sith. Yeah, Revenge of the Sith. Yeah, so if you're looking at Lego investing or just holding on to your Lego collection for years, then gosh, if you find one of those old sets, those 20-year-old sets or even older, especially Star Wars themed, and in a sealed box, how much return on investment could you get for that? Because that sounds pretty epic. War of the Hammer says, what's your favorite Star Wars movie and TV series? Nico, I'll let you handle that one.
Clone Wars.
Clone Wars? What about movie?
Either like Attack of the Clones or maybe or Revenge of the Sith or like Rogue One is really good too.
Rogue One. What about you, War of the Hammer? I would say favorite movie, Empire Strikes Back. And TV series, I'm not much into the TV ones. Disney.
The Mandalorian is good.
The Mandalorian, the first 2 Mandalorian seasons were good. I hear Andor's pretty good, actually. It's hard now that when a lot of stuff is prequel, it's almost, I don't know, it kind of takes away from the appeal because you already know what's going to happen to these characters. So when they're like for example, when they did the Obi-Wan series, that ended up being, in my opinion, not that good. It was kind of boring. But even when he's like in this lightsaber battle with Darth Vader in the desert, I mean, okay, I guess you can see them fighting when they're younger, but you know nothing's gonna happen to either one of them.
The final fight was cool. I liked it.
The final fight was good. Actually, you know what? I don't care if the series are that great because I like Lego. So when they come up with these Lego sets for those TV series, it's great. Like, do we have it out? Oh, where's that one ship that we got, Nico? The black ship that's kind of like
the Inquisitor.
The Inquisitor.
It's downstairs.
Is it downstairs? The Inquisitor ship is sweet.
It looks so sleek.
Yeah. Plus the characters, the figs that came. I forgot what those guys are called that were hunting Jedi. Do you remember what they're called?
The Inquisitors, but they're called the Order Inquisitorius.
Like, yeah, they each had like a number to them or something. Big
brother,
fourth sister, yeah. It's like, what? You come up with that. Hey, you guys, General Kenobi. Speaking of Kenobi series, General Kenobi, welcome. We're up to 15 likes. Let's go. Thanks everyone for watching. All right, so just to recap again, Nico is on the 4th and final bag of the Acclamator, which we dubbed the MIDI version of, which one, Nico? The small version of?
MIDI.
Yeah, the MIDI version of, what was the big ship?
The Venator.
The Venator. MIDI Venator. Of course, we already have Captain Rex. He's up here. There he is. Boom, boom. So, like I said, we were like, oh, Jedi. Oh my gosh, I'm getting tired, I guess. I have a UCS Star Wars set. That would be ultimate cool. That's why they're called UCS. And I'm building, not Star Wars related, but I claim this you could find on the planet of Naboo probably, or some one of the early Star Wars movies. The Fountain Garden set, 60% discount. Definitely, the build's actually really fun so far. I'm doing the base. And I like the pieces. So even if you like get bored with the set later, you can part it out. Or if you're a serious Lego City builder, you could throw this definitely into your Lego City. I think it could fit in any theme, really. Ninjago, it could be in the Marvel section. It could be in the Star Wars section. You know, one Star Wars set I wish we would have gotten, maybe you guys have it, is it called Darth Vader's Castle or Tower?
Castle.
That came, what was that? Was that related to the Rogue One movie?
No.
What was it related to then?
It was just like, it's not really related to any movie. It's just.
But I mean, it was in the Rogue One movie, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's been in a lot of the movies.
Are you sure? Anyway, you guys can confirm. Has the Darth Vader's castle been in more than the Rogue One in one of the movies? It might have been in one of the later TV series or whatever. But that set, and it was out for a while too, and it was discounted. That would have been a cool one to get. Yeah, War of the Hammer says, I wish I had that too. Prince of Peace says, in reference to your Inquisitor ship, yes, I love the interior space in that ship and design. Lego messed up my order back in the day and sent me an extra one of those. Seal. Are you serious? Wow. Thanks, Lego. You know what? They messed up an order of ours one time. I think I had gotten something Ninjago related, and they sent me the Monkey Kid. I forgot one of those Monkey Kid sets, and then I told them about it, and I took a picture of what they sent me that was wrong, and then they sent me the original Ninjago set that I ordered, and they let you keep the mistake, I think. I mean, they didn't say ship the other one back or anything. So I said, thanks. All right, I have the other set. And they said, well, they just wrote back as we hope you enjoy your Lego. I mean, Lego customer service is second to none. So far, I've had a great experience. War of the Hammer says, nice. I know, right? Another Star Wars set. But the Vader Castle. If you guys have the Vader Castle, tell me about it. What is the build? Cool. I would like to have that one. General Kenobi says, I got the Ashoka Jedi shuttle. I've only built one bag. Is that the one that comes with a droid and some clone troopers? Do you know, Nico? The Ashoka shuttle? I can't remember. Let me look that up real quick.
There's two ships that I think belong to her. I don't know which one they're talking about.
See, the Ashoka shuttle. I want to see what that looks like.
I think it's Ahsoka.
Ahsoka. Is it? Well, it has an H. Oh, so I'm reading it wrong. Yeah, AHS. Oh yeah, this one. This was. Yeah, what does it come with? It's got like kind of like the same color scheme as the Acclamator here, gray and maroon. So yeah, so it comes with Ahsoka Tano and. Dude, the internet's lagging. Anyway, that looks cool. It is dark red. War of the Hammer. Love the figures in that set. See, that's the thing. Like, when we got back into Lego, I think always, since I was a kid, when I got the Lego Yellow Castle, any of the big sets, especially now when they come out with the architecture sets, I love the look of the architecture sets, but I just can't get past a complete Lego experience is that you get minifigures. And here I am saying that as I'm building a set that did not come with minifigures. It does come with a micro figure though for the top of the fountain. But yeah, the Star Wars sets and the minifigures that you get are just awesome. I think actually, we do have a UCS set. Now that I'm saying, I wish we had a UCS set. We got is it the Tatooine? The one that has like
the bar,
the jazz bar, and has Jabba.
It was like in Mos Eisley.
Mos Eisley, that's it.
The Mos Eisley Cantina.
The Mos Eisley Cantina. We have that one. You guys have that one? That one is awesome. What sold me on that one is not only the minifigs, but just the look of the cantina inside. It has like that big kind of oval shaped bar table, and then like light blue that kind of outlines it. So the build was great. And then a while back they had, I guess, kind of like a battle pack. It was like Luke Skywalker on his home planet. Oh my gosh, Tatooine, and it's just like his home, just like a small version of his house with some of the equipment he used to go on the speeder. War of the Hammer says, love the figures in that set. It's dark red. Yep, I have the set right next to me. Do you guys have the ATTE? Yes, we do. I don't know if you can see it. There it is, right there. There it is. Ghost ship. Captain Rex. There it is. And there's the Imperial shuttle. And the clone trooper, is it the dropship?
The gunship.
The gunship. Awesome. Actually, I got another one of the ATT tanks because when you guys were asking about discounts for Lego, I got that as a discounted set to get the clone training trooper battle pack, like
Camino.
the Camino guys the
cadets.
The cadets, the Jango Fett clones, basically. At my Walmart, I saw the new Millennium Falcon polybag. Oh, that also came with when we bought our that was one of the gift for purchases when we bought during the May the 4th. We got a polybag of the Millennium Falcon as well. Haven't built that. So yeah, you have several Millennium Falcon versions. That we could do that, huh, Nico? We could show like all the Millennium Falcon versions we have. So we have the polybag, we have the small one, the microfighter that comes with Han Solo. And then we have the White Falcon that came from the Solo movie, the Dark Falcon, and the Gray Falcon that I think that comes with the old Han Solo. Did it come with Lando Calrissian? Anyway, we have three of the regular size Falcons, and then maybe someday, the UCS Millennium Falcon. War of the Hammer says, I got one of my ATTEs at 50% off. That's awesome. Did you get that War of the Hammer where did you get it? That discount. That's awesome. I was going to say Costco has the best discounted prices for what I've seen for new sets. Or, of course, remember back, this is probably pre-2020, before the COVID hit everything. There it is, the Acclamator. The ship is done. Now you're building the stand. Get this cool plate. You guys remember when Walmart would sell, when they do their end of the year sales? I want to say like late summer. And you could get sets for like 80, 75, 80% off. Like, I remember when the Marvel sets were popular and the Star-Lord ship, I forget what it's called. The orange ship was like
the Milano.
The Milano was $15. It's just crazy. That
was $15.
Yeah. Somebody bought it for $15. I'm like, dang. I don't think those days are coming back. It would be amazing if they did. General Kenobi says, nice. Nice. I thought you were doing the little nice. War of the Hammer says it was at Walmart. See, yeah, Walmart with those mega sales sometimes, those rollbacks, clearances, or whatever you call them. Man, that could be choice. All right, we got the gardeners outside making some noise. So, Nico, finish up the Acclamator so we can show it off. Yeah, so this summer, like I said, went to Lego store recently, and I think outside of Star Wars and looking at coveting, whatever you want to call it, UCS Millennium Falcon is still available. That would be an amazing thing. I'd love to get that when you kind of max out on everything. So if you're really into discounts, War of the Hammer, you might know this, or Prince of Peace, you might know this too, or all you guys. On the Lego.com online, you go when a gift with purchase is offered, double VIP points. Oh, and like that was another thing I was going to say, quadruple VIP points sometimes during May the 4th. So you got those three and something called Rakuten. So if you've been watching in the popular YouTubers, they'll talk about Rakuten. So if you get Rakuten, you get cash back. Sometimes it goes up to 20% cash back. So if you get all those, plus using insider points you have already, you take the price of the UCS set down a couple $100, and that's when you strike. That's when you buy a sweet UCS set. Otherwise, you have a lot of money that you're investing in when you add it together. How many different Lego sets you could buy?
Chicken jockey.
General Kenobi's giving us some cool emojis here.
What's that nod from? I know it's like some sort of movie about games. Is it like the Minecraft movie?
You gotta talk louder, dude. I hear you. So yeah, I'm thinking for summer, got my eyeballs on a couple things. I think right now Lego.com has a teddy bear gift with purchase. Double VIPs if you're into Ninjago. Double VIPs if you're into the Jurassic Park, the giant Tyrannosaurus. I guess that kind of qualifies as a UCS. It's a pretty good sized set. And haven't seen, I mean, they just had a pretty cool gift with purchase just the last week with it was like a Lego space guy, kind of a big fig version of the space guy that looked cool. I was thinking about that, but you know what? I'll save the money for now. Save the money for now because Barrador is just a cool set. Would like to get that or a Star Wars UCS. Oh, by the way, I got my kitten, like I told you a while back. He is rowdy. So you got a new kitten? Is that what you're saying, General Kenobi? Got a new pet?
I always feel like cats are better than dogs for some reason.
Nico loves his auntie and uncle's cat. What's his name?
Boris.
Boris. I am not fond of cats, but because I'm allergic to them. But this,
I was, but now I'm like.
But yeah, this Boris guy, he's a cool cat. Number one, doesn't get all like grumpy and whatnot.
And like.
And we're not allergic to him. Like, what's that?
It was crazy because like when my aunt was trying to put the bell on him, he was like being really squirmy, and then when she asked me to do it, he just like was calm and I just did it.
Let's
and
go.
She was like, Boris likes you more than me.
Boris has adopted Nico. Hey, Nico, look.
Spain.
The inner
my
part of the
country.
Fountain piece has like a Spain flag. Shout out to España.
Country, viva España.
All right.
Last piece.
Nico has finished, my friends. Bricktherapy23 Friends.
I like it. It looks cool.
Look at that. The Acclamator in all its finished glory. All right, guys. This will conclude our live stream. Thanks for joining us. We brought to you some cool sets that we acquired for 2025, so we're still kind of working through it. Goals for the near future are to live stream more this summer and share a possible, hopefully, a summer purchase of a UCS set or Barrador or something like that.
Bye, Kenobi.
Bye, guys. Thanks for joining us. And then, of course, if you're at Costco and you like discounts in general, see if you can find the Fountain Garden set for 60% off at Costco. Thanks for joining us, guys. Peace out. Bricktherapy23. Thanks, guys. Have a good weekend.